Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another video on this new channel. So, I wanna show you guys two games from my warrior deck from the previous video, from the deck list, same deck list. I don't know if I changed it here, but I swapped out the Cyberstein for a breakout. And we played here, oops, let me fix the overlay, sorry for that. So we played against Pike Freak. This is someone who played or qualified for the World Cup, like for the World Series. Very strong opponent, and I would like to give you a game review of this game and another game. So let's go ahead and start with this. So I might blur out the chat when I edit this video. I don't know yet, we will see, because we talk a lot about private stuff in the end. So anyways, this guy plays Relinquished Turbo, Relinquished / Chaos Turbo, and I'm playing my warrior deck. And I wanna break down this game to you, so we can see and learn, because I think this guy played incredibly well, and I also think I played pretty decent, and we will take a look at this game. So obviously his deck is getting a bunch of cards in the hand and then using Wind Blast, Raigeki Break and stuff like that. You know, it's a very strong deck, card destruction, because there's so many cards in the hand. And my deck is actually, the way I designed my deck is to control the hand and the graveyard. So let's see how these decks do against each other, right? So he already starts with a bunch of cards in the hand, and I have nothing in my hand, nothing really to compensate. So he has the Linkwill Duo, he has Pot of Greed, he has Arc. I'm just straight up like, alright GG's, I'm not winning this. Because I'm also tilted when someone starts like that, so I just give it up and I'm like, alright, just let me go first and I will do the same thing to you. So this is like, you know, sometimes I just give up like that. Maybe I should work on that. However, let's see, after the siding, now I start. And I have my combo. the trap does shoot into Mind Crush, into the Linkwill Duo, and it's game over here, bro. Maybe we should make camera a little bit smaller. Like that, so you can see the whole hand. So, extremely broken. Yeah, as you see, the Linkwill Duo into my OP setup, and it's at this point it's game winning. Like, I don't think that anyone can make a comeback here. The odds that someone still wins this are probably under 5%, maybe like under 1% even. They have to avoid this basically with a Space or Book of Moon and draw phase or stuff like that. So I take out the Graceful Charity, I take out another monster, I leave Sangan, I think. He only has Sangan and card destruction, if I remember correctly, right? So it's over, because the plan of my deck is to remove whatever he has in hand, and then with the Kaiko remove everything he has in grave, and control the board and control the graveyard. That's why it works out so well. So I'm gonna make fast forward. So the Dawn comes, so he's forced to pick Sinister here, right? So I don't take the Sinister, makes no difference. So he makes his Thunder Dragon, and as I said, once you control him and you have a Solemn, there's no comeback. So he has only the Sinister left, and we have the Kaiko, and it's unwinnable. So basically like this, attack, and then obviously Don Zaluk attacks first, and we control. It's game here. Like, there's no coming back from this. Right, and now we're gonna go to the third game, and I think this game is extremely interesting, because I do feel like he played that close to perfect. So check this out. So Thunder Dragon, and the classic T-Starter, right? So first of all, I'm using Grace here, I think. Alright, I discard 2 cards. Always level 2 guy or Blade Knight. Boom. And then we go from here. Mind Crush. So first I remove the Thunder Dragons, because I don't want him to have many token cards in his hand to use Raigeki Break and all that stuff. So I remove whatever he has. if possible, right? It's still a +1 technically. So now is the interesting part. I obviously gonna let my Blade Knight, my Black Luster Soldier, because he put a dark tribe in the graveyard, and we have the light one here. So now check out how well this fucking guy plays around my BLS. Soldier of Greed draws another card. And this guy took a long time to think, so I will fast forward. So there comes another Psycho. I'm playing 3 after sight. And we put the Thunder Dragons in the graveyard. So again, I'm just controlling the graveyard as good as I can. So Storm, Tribe, boom. And now he checked my graveyard. He was thinking for a while, and he's like, man, I can't attack this guy. I have to banish him. In order, because I could have the BLS, even though he doesn't know, he assumes that I have the BLS. So he banishes this guy, which was the correct play to do. And we've in graveyard. 9 tags, right? Very well played. I was like, damn, this guy is good. This guy is actually using his brain, thinking. What would you do here with the reinforcement? Now another question. What would you do? Most people would bring out Exiled Force and use it. So what I did here won me the game. I get out the DD Warrior Lady and I banish. I say, alright, I have to take 800 damage here, but I'm gonna remove his Dark Tribe, so he has no light dark in the graveyard. And this won me the game in the end. So, banish, banish. Attack. So we draw our next monster, we set it. And again, he takes like almost 5 minutes or something like that, or a few minutes. And he just doesn't remove that guy, bro. He's really that smart. He just doesn't, he refuses to kill that guy. So you see that if someone is actually playing that good, but now he can't avoid it anymore, and he has no light dark in the graveyard, and he told me, or he showed me in the end, that he has a sorcerer, and he was like, damn man, why did you remove my sorcerer? I had no light dark in the graveyard. So now it's over because I have the Solemn. So we won that game, and I actually showed him the BLS, and he was like, damn man, I predicted that, and damn GG's, and I like, bro, I even told him like, bro, actually, like I was so impressed by the fact you played that as good as possible. Yeah, much respect. I thought so. So even though I had only 1 card left, he like completely read it. So it was pretty nice. We're like, I invited him to the Discord, and he showed me his stuff, and we had a small conversation. So very interesting game. You can learn a lot from that game. A good showcase of the decks. And guys, I'm gonna show you a second game, so maybe there will be a small cut in the video, so see ya in the second game. Alright, we're back at the second game that I would like to show you, because also in this game something incredible happened in my opinion, so it's very cool to show you this game. So we start first. I don't remember how the first 2 rounds were, but we will see. So DD, this start, drop dash shoot, removing a Kaiko, Grace, all good. So far so good. So far standard stuff. I even sold him that because I knew that he has no monsters from the trap dash shoot, but he drew the same card again. I like RRGGs. I could have fought for it, but as I said, I'm usually the type of guy, like, if I see, alright, I need to top deck 5 times in a row, I will usually give up. Well, check out this game. Game 2 again, when I start and I have the cards that I need, it's extremely tough for them to even play the game, right? You control so much. But he actually used the Space Typhoon in the draw phase, so he has his prio, the DP prio, and I don't think that I can chain. I don't think that I can use Trapdashut there. That's why he used Space Typhoon and the draw phase to have 3 cards. I would have to ask, maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if you can still use it, but he avoided it. However, it's still fine in this game. So, was also interesting play, forced me to take the card back so he can use his bottomless. So even this guy played incredibly well. So we get a Kaiko, we get a Snatch here, with the 1 random Smash Ground that I have in the deck. Boom. And then we once again control everything, bro. It's over here. We control everything. Alright. Now guys, you will see one of the most incredible comebacks. So he starts. Look how he starts the game. Look how he starts the 3rd game. The Link would do. He rips 2 of my cards. Closest to extra deck. So he rips the fucking BLS. I was hoping to get at least a light dark in the graveyard, right? Has a DD Warrior Lady. And on top of that, a Trapdashut. So usually I would give up here, but I'm like, wait a second. No matter what he takes, the 1 random Smashing Ground and one of these monsters can kinda like win this game. So I keep trying to play this. So he takes the Reaper out, which gives me the information he could not block the Reaper. Right? He could not block it. Unless he has a bottomless, okay. Then it would also make sense. So he knows all my cards, I have nothing left. But somehow it's winnable. It's somehow winnable. And you will see the craziest comeback. Dust Tornado. Pot of Greed, and look what we draw now. We draw the most disgusting cards ever. SGG, bro. SGG at this point. Boom. How does the own medicine taste? Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, finito. The Solem, Broom. Solem out. Kaiko. And just like that we won and we turned the game around, even though they had the Linkful Duo and Trapdashut start. And the Kaiko once again completely obliterating the Chaos Sorcerer that he would have top decked. But we have a BTS, but still then it would go on, right? And once again 2k damage here, we have absolute insane defense. So even if he top decks, he's kinda screwed. So he draws some defense, bottomless out, and there's a storm. And the game is over, just like that. So sometimes guys, it's good to not to give up. I should work on that myself. But I hope you like the review of these 2 games. Leave a sub, leave a comment, and guys, I hope you have a nice day. Peace out.